Howdy folks, welcome to Katie Phillips Scrapbook Designs. I'm Katie and this is the first time that I've been shooting a video facing the camera in months, but there's a special reason for that. This is the crafty nook that I've been coming to you guys from for a little over a year now. By the time this video actually goes live, it'll be right at a year. So this might make a great intro to season 3. I don't know, we'll see. But what you can't see is that about a foot on the other side of the camera, which I can reach out and touch, is the door to the bathroom. It is right there. And about 3 feet in that direction is the kitchen. And just a few feet over there is my husband's office. The audio has been a challenge filming in this area. And I'm really looking forward to being able to film in my new area. But I thought I'd show you what I was working with in the old area and tell you what I love most about this area and what challenged me the most about this area. So, what I loved most about this area is probably the storage. So we've got a bunch of built-in cabinets, which I've taken the doors off of because they were just getting in my way. Plus, there is a built-in set of drawers down here, and we've got some extra storage that we moved in here, and the extra storage is going to be going into the new space. I also have pegboards hung up on the walls with all my sprays and stencils and adhesives and stuff like that. What I didn't love about this space, first of all, don't love the lighting, at all. It's pretty awful. And I don't have all the extra lights that I need turned on. And it's still a challenge to edit and color correct the film, even with all those lights on. So I'm looking forward to moving into a new room with better lights, better color of the lights, because most of the lights out here are very warm. And all the lights in the new space are the daylight 5000 color temperature lights, and they're LEDs. All of them are LEDs. So that's going to be awesome. I also don't like the amount of room that I have to set my camera up in. As you can see, it is sharing space with my modem and the Wi-Fi router. The modem and the Wi-Fi router are going away. By the time this goes live, we should have fiber out here. I'm very excited about that, because I am very excited about not spending an entire day to upload a 20-minute video. But the thing that you can't see, well, you can probably see it now, is that the camera is mounted on this arm that is attached to the tripod, but the arm is so long that it's pressed all the way into the corner, and still the camera is so far forward that it's almost shooting straight down to the carpet. So I'm looking forward to being able to position the camera in such a way that I can actually zoom out a little bit more and do zoom outs and zoom ins without filming my carpet. Not that there's anything wrong with the carpet. It's just, who cares about seeing the carpet? So those are the things that I don't love, and the things that I did love. Oh, I did love with the bathroom literally just 3 feet away. It was very easy to grab a stencil, do whatever I wanted to do with the stencil, and then just get up, walk 3 paces, rinse it off, and set it up to dry in there, and then come right back to the work. But obviously, if someone else is using the restroom, you can't film and record audio at the same time. So that was always a challenge. So let's go talk about the new space. Welcome to my new craft room. Got a little visitor in here with us. We moved some of the storage over from the previous craft area after going over it with some spray paint. I decided to stick with the blue walls that were already in this room and just go with different colors of gray for the furnishings and white. Here we have the stamping and die cutting equipment storage, stamps and dies and embossing folders up top. And then down here we have my new Spellbinders full-size die cutting machine and the Cricut Air that I no longer have an excuse to not use. From over here, go over here, we have paper storage. We've got all kinds of paper storage. We've got full-size uncut sheets and scraps and different like bits of 6x6 pads. And then down below that, we've got electronics. There's nothing plugged in down there right now because I'm actually filming. But that is where I charge everything, well, almost everything that I use when I'm filming. And printing. So got a laser printer here and a inkjet printer here. I use this for most of my like black and white printing, so stuff that I do for work and anything that I want to foil. I print on this machine here, and photographs and anything that I need in color, I print on this machine here. From here, we have the display area. So this is where I've got some albums that you might recognize on display here, plus my Mother's Day card from my husband. And we've got card making supplies down there and just some general office supplies down on the bottom. Now, I refreshed the pegboards that I had in the other area. I just went over them with a can of white spray paint because they were getting kind of, well, they're still kind of ratty. I need to frame them. One day that will happen. But this is my wall of adhesives. And a few other things like, you know, my self-healing mat, my straight edges, rulers, etc. Although I've got another ruler over in the work area. And over here we have the other pegboard. And this is where I've got all my mixed media supplies and my guillotine trimmer and my stencils. And someday I'll have to show you all how I have my stencils stored. Next to my mixed media pegboard, I've got this larger container that I got from Michael's. And it's got some metal bits, magnets, and stuff like that in the bottom. And then this top section, I do need to go through this and de-stash those because there's a lot of stuff in there that I've had for a couple of years and I'm not using. So I need to use it or lose it. And then over there across the closet is the other wall storage system that I got from Michael's. So up here we've got the shiny stuff, sequins, rhinestones, glitter, etc. And it's arranged in rainbow order. Then down here we've got labels and tags and stuff like that. And just a few things that I can throw together and quickly create a card if I need to. And this here in the middle of the room is the production area. And that's a double entendre. So this is where I make albums and cards and such. And it's also where I film. So I've got this great little work surface here. And then down below are the things that I reach for most frequently. So I've got a trimmer, which I could probably rehome that. But scoreboard, bits and pieces, these are chipboard, some adhesives, my inks and embossing supplies. And this is 110-pound cardstock and 65-pound cardstock. Okay, so let's talk about some of the things that I really love about this room. I gave 3 things that I was not thrilled about with the other craft area. So let's talk about 3 things that I really like about this craft area. Number 1, I love the lighting in this room. The other room had such warm light. All of the lights in this room are in the 5,000 daylight range. The second thing that I really like about using this space is that there are no more tripod feet in the shot. That annoyed me so much in the other craft area that there was no way that I could get the tripod feet out of the shot. Now that is no longer an issue. And the third thing that I really like about this room is that even if there's somebody else in the house, I don't have any of those other sounds in the background. People rummaging around, dogs flopping down on the linoleum, or just random noises in the background because I can shut the door. And in case you're wondering why there's so much light on my little plant here, my little friend is very dramatic, and if it doesn't get enough attention every day, it plays dead. Thank you guys very much for joining me for this brief tour of my new craft room. Next video, we'll get back to our regularly scheduled mini album construction. And welcome to season 3. Bye.